Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is the day after it was like negative 30 degrees. Thankfully it was a Friday, so I just worked, I didn't go anywhere, but today's Saturday. So I am planning on leaving the house today. So I'm going to meet a New York Times bestselling author. Super excited. I've met her before, but it'll be good to meet her again and talk to her again. I like her, she's really great. So before that though, I am going to attempt, it is 11:17, to see how long it takes me to set up my new coffee table. So finally got a coffee table. I don't like this coffee table that I have now. It was free, so I didn't really ever complain about it, and it worked really well with like my old couch that I had, but ever since I got the new couch, which is significantly bigger, it doesn't look good, and I'll show you what I mean. Like I said, it was free, so I don't have complaints about the fact that I had it for so long, and it was great, did the job, but I was able to get a new one, and it's going to look so much better in here. It's a little bit slimmer, so I'm going to put that together. Just opened the box. The box was actually damaged when it came, so I took a picture of it just in case any of the parts are damaged, so hopefully not. Didn't look like it punctured all the way through, so hopefully we're okay, but this is the coffee table. It is smaller than the one I have now, and there's only 12 steps, so I might be able to do this, guys. Usually, like, it's gotta be 7 steps or less, but we'll see. I don't know. I might have to come back to this later, but I'm gonna try to assemble it now. Like I said, it's probably like 11:30 by the time I start, so hopefully it only takes me like an hour. All right, it is 1:16, so like an hour and 45 minutes later, and it is not put together. The instructions are really nice, but like I can't figure out how to get one screw in one area, and the thing is, the instructions are so detailed that I know it's correct. A lot of times I put things together backwards, but this one I know 100% for sure is correct, and I just can't get it to go in. And I spent probably 45 minutes of that hour and 45 trying to get it to fit, and it doesn't. So right now the author meet and greet is from 2 to 4. I'm going to make myself a little cold brew. I started making cold brew again, and I don't know why I ever stopped. I stopped when I moved back home for sure, when I was saving up for this place, but I just haven't done it. And now I'm starting to get comfortable with, like, you know, my routine and like home ownership and things like that. So now I'm kind of getting back to my roots. So I made cold brew, and so I'm gonna have some of that and then head out in a bit to do the author meet and greet. I really want her to sign something specific, so we'll see if she does and if she remembers me. The answer is she probably won't, because it was like a year and a half ago that she met me, but I'll say, hey, do you remember me from so-and-so? So we'll see, but that is the plan. And then I'm gonna come back and either tonight or tomorrow rearrange my bookshelf. So that's the plan for the rest of the vlog. This is the cold brew maker I have. So essentially it's kind of like a French press where you like press down the grounds. So the grounds are all the way at the bottom, but you let it sit for 24 hours. I think this was like 10 bucks at Walmart. So yep, so good. And I think the coffee I used was just Aldi brand, but it's a little bit finer of a, like a ground texture, I guess. So I bought beans, so next time I can make it a little bit thicker. That way no coffee grounds seep through. And we have a great homemade cold brew. Honestly, it is really good. It's good. So I love cold brew. I love nitro cold. I don't discriminate against coffee, okay? I love all kinds of coffee. Nitro cold brew, hot, iced, anything. I love coffee, so this is a great pick-me-up so I can brace the cold and go meet the author again. Okay, just got back, and she did sign the first draft of my book, and I haven't really told anybody on YouTube that I'm writing a book, simply because I didn't think that I was gonna get this far, and I finished beginning, middle, and end of the book. It's not done because it is just a rough draft. So draft number 1, it's a baby. So I just wanted to show you guys that she did sign it. This is Emily Goodwin. I'm excited that she signed it. She said she's proud of me and she'll sign the next one whenever she comes back, but She's written a couple of books. I have this book here that she signed as well for me. So she signed a couple things, but I'm excited that that's just so cool that she signed my book. So definitely encouraged me to keep going and keep writing, and hopefully I'm going to be finished with it within the next 2 years. So it's a lot to write the book. It is a lot of work. So, but I love it. I love being creative. That's why I do YouTube. That's why I'm writing my book. So it's a lot of stuff that I do on the side that you guys don't always see. But now I'm going to rearrange my bookshelf. I've gotten a couple more books, so I'll show you guys what's going on. It's a little bit messy in there. Here is my little library. So you can see my vision board put up already, but it's not, okay, it's not that bad. It's just, I can't fit this book here. I've got the second book of ACOTAR. It does not fit. And I've decided this was originally going to be like a romance area, but I read a lot more fantasy than I do romance. So we are going to move this over there. Fantasy is going to come down here. It's going to be my own fantasy shelf. I think that'll be nice. But yeah, that is what we're going to do today. That's all I'm really doing. Oh yeah, and I also got 2 other books. I got Lightlark. I think I showed you guys. I got that in New York. It's a signed copy. And I got Mistborn. And I've heard this is really good. So yeah, we have to move over. And essentially, I'm going to have to move it anyways because Fourth Wing, the Empyrean series is going to be 5 books. Only 3 of them fit there right now. So I definitely have to move them. Take all of this off, which I'm a little bit nervous about because there's so many books. So I'm just gonna begin because I don't want to think too much about it. What if I hate it? I don't even know where to put them. I guess on the floor because I just have to. Oh, my babies. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I have actually considered rereading these already. A year ago, I was reading Onyx Storm. Isn't that crazy to think about? Just gonna keep moving everything on the floor. I'm only giving ACOTAR one more chance with this book. If I don't like it, I am not reading the series. I did not like the first one. It was dumb. So that is my opinion on that. You don't have to show the edges on this one. I just love it. And here's the thing that bugs me, guys. I got this in paperback, the first one, and this one's in hardcover. Ooh, it looks so bad to me, but I'm not going to spend money on a book I already have. So that's not something that, interests me. So I think to save myself some time and make things easier, I'm just going to move the romance up here and then we can like reorganize. But that way I don't have to get up from the floor again. I'm afraid I'm going to hate this, guys. I might hate it. I might. Might be doing this all for nothing. The problem is, like, these shelves are so big that it is, you're gonna have to, like, cheat them forward. So now we're on the bottom here. I don't really know what to do first. I think that these aren't all gonna fit. I think I'm just gonna have to redo this because I don't think these are all gonna fit. I don't know. I think I want Fourth Wing front and center. That looks sharp. That looks sharp. And then we can do Quicksilver maybe. Ooh, hold up. I like this. Okay. I like these two. I think I've talked about them before. These are really good. This duology and this one. They're not really spicy, but they're really good fantasy. Maybe here? Because these are really good. Oh no, it's not gonna fit. That's gonna be a problem. I kind of messed around with it a little bit, so I'll give you guys an overview. So these aren't really in no particular order anymore. So I just did more by color this time than anything. Switch it up. So we have most of the romance. This is more like a romance and fiction bookshelf, and that one's dedicated entirely to fantasy. So you can see, I'll just do like a quick scan of them. So it gets darker the more you go on, and then it goes bright again because I have a decent amount of dark books. So then down here, I actually have a lot of room on this shelf if I move all my fantasy off. So I have the complete works of Shakespeare and more Shakespeare books. And then I put my Bible there. And then I have just, this is more like acting and writing stuff. That's always been at the bottom. All right, so here is my fantasy shelf. I have room for now. I'll just say that. So I have duologies, standalones up here, Fourth Wing. But see, I have room to put the other two books. But for right now, my little bookshelf guy is gonna go there. This is a section for Fae and Alchemy series, Aquatar series. I'm hoping I like the second one, guys. I really am. This, I don't have a cup for like my bookmarks, so I just got this. I never use this cup, but it's so cute, so I decided to use it for my bookmarks instead. And this I had in my living room, never used before, but it's like a little rose that lights up, so put that there. Harry Potter fit literally perfectly in its little cubby. Then I have Hunger Games down here, and this one, which honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I might get rid of the series. So if you don't see it next bookshelf tour, don't be surprised. I did not like this series, and I'd be totally okay with getting rid of it. I like it a lot. I think overall I have a lot more room. This does concern me a little bit, so, but I figured here's what I could do if I run out of room on this shelf, which is entirely possible. Get rid of that, and then the Harry Potter series and the Hunger Games series, I can always move to that shelf, and that would clear up a lot of room. But this is it for right now. I just wanted to have a whole section dedicated to fantasy, so that's what it looks like. You can see the snow is just coming down. Coming down. Hello everybody, it is the next day and it's snowing outside. They have not even plowed my roads, so I can't go anywhere, which, you know, is a good excuse for just hanging out and reading my book. So I have this comfy blanket that one of my best friends got me for Christmas, and I have Luffy, and I have my reading pillow. I know you guys have seen it before, but if you don't know, it's from Bookbo if you're new to this. But I have my book, Blood Beneath the Snow, and then I have my cold brew. I'm super cozy, comfy. Here he comes. He is going to be demanding some cuddle time on the chair that's too small. So that's what we're doing right now. And then I'm going to make some homemade pizza later today. But I'm just going to read for the next couple hours. Thankfully, I have a footstool here, which makes the chair longer. But he's like laying in between the cracks. But on chapter 23, this is my bookmark. I don't know if you've seen this one, but this one I'm reading now. I rented this from the library. It's due back next week, and I should be able to get through it. I have like 150 more pages. Probably not today, but definitely this week. So just enjoying the afternoon, nothing to do, and we love it. Hello everybody. Okay, I just have to say something. This shirt is so big for me. It's from American Eagle. It's an extra small. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, now we're past that. It's just warm. I'm sorry, it's just warm. But I wanted to talk about this book. I actually did finish it. I read like 200 pages today. Pretty impressive that I had the attention span today to do that. So Blood Beneath the Snow by Alexandra Kennington. I really enjoyed it. 5 stars. Honestly, I did not expect it to be that good. I did have trouble starting it. Like, I couldn't really find time to read it, so it did take me a little longer, but I'm happy with how it ended up. Really great fantasy, and the romance in it is, I need to know what happens. The only thing is, it's a duology, so there's a second book coming out, and it does not come out for like another month. So I have to kind of put this one on the back burner because I didn't know that. And I rented this one from the library, not thinking I was gonna like it, and now I probably have to wait who knows how long for the second book. This is the next book that I'm reading, Haunting Adeline. So, couple things. It's dark romance. I'm not a fan of dark romance. And I've heard it's pretty gruesome. Like, the trigger warnings is very bad. But everyone that I borrowed this from my friend. Everyone that has read this book says it's really good. Says it's worth reading and that I'm not going to hate it. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to continue. Like, if it's too dark for me and I'm just not liking it, I will like just put it as like a do not finish or did not finish. But I'm a little bit nervous. I don't like dark romance. I like the fantasy, like killing people with your magic, yes, but like dark romance, I don't know if I could do it. So stay tuned for an update on that one. I think since I have to make my pizza, it's gonna take a while. I think I'm gonna grab a snack and then I will check in with you guys later. Look at this, just wanna show you real quick. He's been so happy. It's time for me to make homemade pizza. This is only my 3rd time ever trying this, so it does look like somebody took a chunk out of it. That's because I had a hole on this side, so to fill the hole, I took some of that dough. But that is really, this is really as thin as I can make it. I know the key is you want to make it like thin because it's gonna rise, but it's about as good as I can do. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it's good because I really want pizza for dinner. Here's my homemade pizza. Actually, it turned out pretty good compared to the last time I made one, but that's it. And I'm going to let it cool before I taste test it, but I think it's done. It's been like 15 minutes. I mean, the cheese is definitely done. Okay, the crust feels done too. It just doesn't look like normal crust, which is why I was wondering, but I'm gonna give it a few minutes, let it cool off, and then we'll do a taste test. I wanted to show you guys before I forget the coffee table now that it's finished. So it's so cute. It's a good size. It's not super big. There's my old one. You can see the difference, but it fits everything I need. And let me show you the best part. So the first thing is there's storage underneath there. I don't really have anything in it, but let me show you the best part. Best part is that it lifts up, the top lifts up, and so I can eat dinner, work, edit my video, whatever, from the couch. Isn't that so cool? And then all I have in there is my photo albums, but it's super nice. It makes a noise and he doesn't like it when it lifts up because it makes like a whooshing noise. He has to investigate it. It's okay. Just wanted to do a quick taste test of the pizza. Let me just grab a slice. So this is it. I think it's done. Like, it looks kind of golden on the bottom. Well, we'll find out. And I put roasted garlic, marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, jalapenos, and oregano. So we'll see. It's a lot better. Sorry, it's kind of messy. And it was really hot. It's a lot better the 3rd time around. I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of it a little bit. This is my 3rd time. So yeah, I've only made homemade pizza 2 other times before. It did not turn out as good. It's definitely shaping better, tasting better, you know. So I'm proud of myself. This is actually a success. I want to experiment with crust a little bit more next time, but this was a good idea. I'm happy with it. Honestly, I'm really proud of myself. I did a pretty dang good job. And that roasted garlic marinara sauce, that's good. But I'm gonna eat this now.